You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so Slim, you still got the way. Alright, so you playing what up though? Kenny Misfit, what up though? Yeah. 2 eye, bitch. 2 eye, bitch. 2 eye, bitch. What? 2 eye, bitch. 2 eye, bitch. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get you. I get so high now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Baby, no. Roses of wine, out of blue. This feels like love,
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love, like love.
Right on it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed, put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe and a function. Is that tribe or there's something? Where this shit was by dead, girl, till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. On God, little Lord to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on the heart, we can blade now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash, let me stay on that. I knew it was a smash when I featured Song Your Blade on that. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on that. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rock and you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you smoke crack before you came over? You remind me of my G, but I drive Range Rovers. Dog that pussy, I don't really care, I just want you to come around my way. I know I got a lot of mouth that'll make you scream, God, find your face, ain't he good? Yeah, think I like it better around my face. Get your top 8, I think I like it better around my space. Tano, anyway, white lines, black love, opposites attracting here. I just brought the pack in here, and I brought this hard drive computer, don't get hacked in here. 2 eye tribe on God, blade, we snapped in here. Willie and baby.
Roses of wine, out of blue. This feels like love,
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love.
Right on it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed, put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a
Hey, yo, Ray, turn that up.
Yes, sir. Slip it. Yeah. All that. Oh, just a little bit. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Tryna move just a. Hey. Hey. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey. I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey. Yeah, move little bit. Hey, tryna move just a little bit.
I'm no one's favorite, but they all know me, they all hate it. They don't love me, they don't think I never make it. I'm really gonna rap this time, I'm really gonna black this time, yeah, yeah. Give me that beat that's mine, I'm really gonna snap this time, yeah, yeah. I'ma kill half of you niggas with half of these lines for half of my verses. I'm only 6 bars in and all of my niggas preparing their hearses. These hoes be knowing these niggas is bitches like, man, they wearing their purses. When niggas is crying around somebody, I'm sorry, I can't disperse it. I'm not a holy man, I'm not a holy man, Next time I show mercy, cause my 9 jam, Put that on my mama and my VA fam, I'ma give them hell until my time stamp, yeah. I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool. Yeah, Slick is not new to this. Know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie. This is Tales from the 7 kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, pulling up with the block. Hey, tryna move just a little bit. Hey, tryna move just a little bit.
Every time I hit the studio, I make it hit, bruh. I really can't miss, bruh. I'm curry with the shits, bruh. Most you niggas watching me, I'm heavy as it gets, bruh. They gon' see my point if niggas cut me out the picture. Boy, I'm cemented. Nigga, I'm a fixture, and I'm demented. Yeah, you know the scripture. I'm repented. God made this a venture. I just pray my haters drop dead. That would be simpler. Said to say my mind gone stuck in different time zones. By committing crimes, I might cut off both my iPhones. I told my horse to get on the shit that I'm on. You can take the edge off, but always keep your grind on. Yeah, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Just got the pack, I dish it off like a tool. Yeah, Slick is not new to this. Know that I'm true to this. No, this not the movie. This is Tales from the 7 kid.
Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I'm tryna move just a little bit. Hey, I got the tools, yeah, a little bit. Hey, yeah, move just a little bit. Hey, heard me beat down your block. Hey, pulling up with the block. Hey, tryna move just a little bit. Hey, tryna move just a little
I'ma
bit.
make moves until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till it bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I'ma make these moves until I'm all out of touch, yeah. See me with the crew, we gon' bubble till it bust, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. I don't plan to lose, nothing on my niggas clutch, yeah. You know what I mean?
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your post-operative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nurse2beauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time.
I can feel it in your energy. Yeah, I see you hating on what's meant to be, but a nigga too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, too blessed to. I'm too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, too blessed to. I'm too blessed to be stressed. We been kicking it hard for a minute. I cherish the memories all that we been through. I guess that I didn't prepare for the moment that we couldn't work through our issues. Difference between us and time is the reason, and really I can't even blame you. It is what it is. I gotta forgive. Shit, I don't wanna change you. I gotta respect that we had a connection. That shit was the truth, the natural selection. I call it divine intervention. No lessons when I was a youth. Had different direction. We had to define our blessings for trying to get in the game. I still came through in the clutch. Fourth quarter with range. I'm calling static on the line. Lose my senses. Destined for greatness while stuck in place with my mental dedication. But still at times I will forget myself. Caught up in some shit. Hesitation I probably felt because of empty validation from somebody else. I never wanted to be amongst some. Watch your step, take me back to realer times when we was fine. We could talk without the drama. Now we fuss and fight, living life, bonding over trauma. I release you, girl. Said I release you, girl. Yeah. Said I release you, girl. Said I release you, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn, tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby. Tides turn, tides turn. So wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely. I really don't know what we're gonna be, but I gotta let go, girl. Cause you disturbing my peace. Really feel it's that time now. You need some time and some space, so I gotta let you know, girl. Gotta put you back in your place, and then I gotta move on, just move on. Move on, move on, just move on, move on, just move on, move. Cause tides turn, baby, tides turn, tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely, yeah. Cause tides turn, baby, tides turn, tides turn. I'm so wavy, yeah. So baby, don't chase me. I hope you get home safely.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the road. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag A-Gram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All hustle, no fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
Sign language niggas be talking whenever they signing on the line. Please don't chime in, watch it, I got timing on the mind. Line like call it line disease, nigga, you got diamonds on the mind. You never be going in like a driving that McDonald's on the line. Niggas investing to better your clout, a mind and nothing to better your mouth. Ain't no 10Ks, ain't no relays, nigga, you running a regular route. Either the enemy ready to chow, or you coming with edible style. From a jungle, my effort is wild. Watch the kid, don't step on the child. Born a legend, drawing blessings, while it's peasants, strong weapons on your seconds. Was my lesson, warm my presence, hornet's nest. Born a legend, go and tell him any lessons, no exception, no starting slow, ain't no Nolan, so it's no inception. Ain't no James, please don't get them on no leeway. Ain't a team, nigga, see us on the freeway. Open road, don't cut in front us like a DJ. Hydroplaning in her DM like a speedway.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, cause we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize. Yeah.
Jetty, I'm ready, I'm kinda awkward but steady. Not awful often, I get it. Popping off on the Senate. Block a blick, blick, blah. Life is awful augmented. When you running through the same game and everybody vision. People promise you profit, people promise they poppin'. People problems will pop up, plagiarizing the product, prophesizing the product. Pantomiming was popping, they little pumping, they purpose, they probably pumping the Perkins. Man, I've been all over, everybody slept like they head was all up on my shoulder. Everybody wept when they seen that boulder coming down the path to success. That's that road closure. I need dynamite. Oh my God, I might just die tonight. If I don't write tonight, then I don't fly. It's not alright. I got it lit that light. I gotta admit, I feel that fright like every night that I don't win. Feel that tightness all up on my chest. Goddamn, we just get it. We up next.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, cause we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize, yeah.
You'll never ever see my camp losing. Taking shots without thinking, unplanned shootings. Run you over if you ain't rolling with the damn movement. I'm Superman of my time, Cam Newton, little throwback scrambler. I gotta touch bread every day, don't get donuts manager. Cat outflow, y'all amateurs. Get a rap game and clean sweep, I'm a dope ass janitor. But I'm still dirty from my dirty bandanas. Time on 30 bad dances. Hip hop ain't dead, we just built the studios and ambulances. Music is school when I'm shooting up the campus. We champions and quick pitches. You must have cut your balls off, traded them for a pussy, y'all some bitch niggas. I'ma get richer, that's the way to go. I make a whole Tory to the paper like stick figures.
I'm a brave of my opposition, RB to my competition. My words are superior, you better listen. I'm a heavyweight, you're not even in my division.
I'm the greatest like Ali, the top of the Billboard charts where you find me. But not just me, it's us team, we a family. Cause we the bestest in the body, music anatomy. And we are anomalies compared to with what's out. Standing in position, no submission to chase clout. Cause I'm not built for that labor, don't possess that behavior. Let that hate marinate in your blood for the flavor. I hit the ground running, never fumble. Blocking out the haters like Budamo. Got the killer instinct, DJ Combo. That crown we need it, now we need it pronto. Yeah.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, cause we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize, yeah.
All right, there we go. I'm glad I checked that before I started rambling. Let's see. Y'all can hear me now, can't you? Yep, I knew it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing out there? I'm your girl, Sunshine Rays, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. You Need a Motivator, a.k.a. The Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn, and I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a ton of laughter. Okay. So I don't really know what my motivation is for this morning. I feel like it's kind of a continuation of yesterday, like what's on the top of your paper. But at the same time, I feel like God is telling me I'm supposed to tell y'all about what I did last night and how that can affect y'all or what y'all can do with it. So give me a second. Let my brain just really formulate this motivation, and I got you. It gives you enough time to go tell a friend to tune in and come be a part of this conversation. Also, today, it's going to be a conversation. Like, I really don't have any stories or anything to bring to you, but I do have a conversation that I want to have. And I know that Stoner won't get here until about 9 o'clock. So I'm going to try to wait until closer to that time to start the conversation. But just to pique your interest, my conversation today is about being triggered. It's about the words that we use on social media. So as I scroll through social media and I try to read things, or I try to look at different memes or listen to people talk or whatever, it irritates my soul when you have to replace the word rape for grape. Or instead of saying sexually assaulted, you say that they were SA'd. Or instead of saying that they were murdered, you say that they unalived. Like, that is so irritating to me. And we're going to have a conversation about that and what that means and just really the ramifications of that. So if you're a type of person who gets triggered by certain words, if you're the type of person that can't have a conversation without talking in social media language, this might not be the conversation for you. All right. Like, I'm not going to hold back my words. I'm not going to censor myself. As a matter of fact, if you watch my show enough, you know that I don't do that anyway. I just choose not to post those videos, or I just let those videos not get the virality that they could have gotten. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to change the way I speak, all because the words that I'm using are triggering, when the words mean what the words mean, and the words that you want me to use mean the same thing that the words mean. So I don't understand why that don't trigger you too. Okay, so stay tuned for that, because we're definitely going to have that conversation today. Stoner? Oh, my bad. I thought that was Stoner. I thought you were here early. Okay, my bad. You'll close that door for me? Thank you. Appreciate it. Last night, okay, listen. If you don't dream about what you're doing, if it's not on your mind all the time, I ask, are you really doing what you're passionate about, right? So in my sleep, I'm dreaming about All Hustle, No Fear. In my sleep, I'm having interviews with people. In my sleep, I'm thinking about administration and things that I want to do. And yesterday, talking to you guys really triggered something in me about, okay, you've been doing this now since 2019, and every year you've done something just a little bit more to solidify this entity, right? So, and I was talking to Kels about this earlier as well. The first couple of years, it was just me trying to find the voice of All Hustle, No Fear, what we talked about, what I stood for, how I was bringing value. And you could tell that from the different co-hosts that I was having. You could tell that from, the way the conversations were going and stuff like that, how I was producing the shows. And now there's definitely a clear message that I'm trying to put out. There's a definite clear tone of who and what All Hustle, No Fear is, right? Maybe in the first 2 years of the show, it might have been kind of up in the air and you couldn't tell as much what that tone is, but those first 2 years was definitely that. Around that third year, that's when I got my LLC. That's when I started really working on it as being a business, more so than just being on the radio. And then I'd also say within that 3rd and 4th year, or that 3rd and 5th year, which is the year I'm in right now, it's been more about the technology of it and getting my technology together and you know, making the aesthetic of All Hustle No Fear come together, right? So now I'm like, I've done all of this work, and now it's time to start protecting All Hustle No Fear, right? And so I had the conversation with you guys yesterday basically about getting my copyright or my trademark, depending on whichever one makes the most sense for what I'm trying to do, or however that works, right? Still got to go to YouTube University, so I'm very versed in which one is which. Okay. Do you know last night and I can tell you what time because I sent it to Anitra because I was like, oh my God, friend, this is amazing. Last night at maybe around 1 o'clock in the morning, I could not sleep. Could not sleep for the life of me, wide awake. I tried, you know, watching the little cartoons that I watch that usually will put me back to sleep. None of that worked. None of that worked. So I just opened up my phone and I started talking to ChatGPT about the stuff that was on my brain. And I put a prompt into ChatGPT that basically said, I want to copyright and or trademark this, and this. The 4 things that I really want to copyright and trademark the most, that's what I put in there. And I said, give me, tell me how to do this, which websites I need to go to, and then I told it to act as a project manager and give me a timeline of what I'm supposed to be doing, when I'm supposed to be doing it, and make it so that this is completed within 365 days. Do you know that ChatGPT gave me so much information? And then at the bottom of each one, it gives you a prompt and it'll say something like, okay, here's this. Let me know if you want me to give you descriptions, or if you want me to add this, or if you, so every time it said, let me know if you want me to do this. Yeah, add that to it. Add that to it. And I kept doing it until it didn't ask me if it wanted me to add anything else to it anymore, right? By the time we were done, not only did it give me the prices, not only did it give me a project manager type timeline that I'm just going to print out, it gave me the websites that I need to go to. It gave me the descriptions or what I need to put in. It even broke it down to the phrase of, when you go on the website, this is the prompt that you want to go to, and this is what you want to put in that prompt. You guys, at this point, saying that you don't know how to do something for your business, or saying that you don't know what's next or how to do something, I can't take that in as an answer anymore. Between ChatGPT and YouTube University, there should be no reason why you are not an expert in your field at whatever it is that you are working on. It's just no reason why. You just have to figure out the right way to ask the question to get the answer that you need. But I promise you, everybody who's out there who says information isn't free, people gatekeep, no one wants to give you the information without charging you an arm and a leg, it's because you're lazy. It's because you're lazy. That is my new rule from now on. If you tell me that there's something that you want, there's information that you need, and then you proceed to explain to me that nobody wants to give you that information for free, it's because you're lazy. It is, because there's no reason why you can't do the work and put it into whatever platform to get the answers out. I'm for real. If you want to start a LLC, put it in there. You don't know where to start? Put it in ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT exactly what it is that you are needing, what you want, and what you want it to do for you. I promise you. It's Being afraid of technology is asinine to me. It's absolutely crazy. And one of the things that I've been seeing on TikTok is like teachers where they're saying, I be adding, or they say they add white words into their questions to make sure their students aren't just copying and pasting and putting it into Chat GPT. How about instead of being mad that the kids are utilizing Chat GPT to do their work or whatnot, and you're calling it plagiarism, figure out a way to teach them how to use Chat GPT in a way that it's not plagiarism and that it is beneficial to the student. As a business owner, there's no reason why you should tell me that you can't do something. If I told you, I need a proposal from your business on how to do such and such and how much you're going to charge me. If you aren't versed in writing proposals, or if you don't have the jargon or the communication skills to write it up, pick up your phone and talk to it. Go to your notes, right? Go to your notes and turn on the feature that lets you talk to text. And what I want you to do is say exactly what it is that you need and want. I need a proposal for such and such business. I am trying to explain to them that for me to do this work, it's going to take me 14 hours to do this work. And I'm going to charge you $18 per hour. After the third hour, it goes up to this, that, and the third. With that, I'm going to give you this product. Going forward, what we need is a contract, and this is what the contract needs to entail. Tell all of that to your phone. Talk it out. Talk everything out, right? And then go take that, copy and cut it and paste it into Chat GPT and tell Chat GPT, rewrite this as a proposal for this company. Correct these mistakes, update this, and then read it. That's the other part of Chat GPT that irritates me so bad, is that you're saying that, there's no more imagination in the writing or whatnot, or it's just doing everything for you, but it didn't. It just corrected or created the tone. Do you know there are so many different ways to write the same thing? All you have to do is change the tone. And you can tell Chat GPT, hey, look, I want you to write this for me and write it at an 11th grade level. Keep the tone professional and whatever else you wanted to do. Or you could take that same thing and say, okay, rewrite this at a doctorate level. Keep the tone casual, and whatever else you want it to be. You have to start utilizing the resources and the tools that are at your discretion. And if you are afraid of them, you will be left behind. You'll absolutely be left behind. For everything that I think ChatGPT sucks at, or that AI, not ChatGPT, for everything that AI sucks at as far as replacing humans, putting it into the T9100s and making them think for themselves, there are still really great things about it. Okay? And so again, as a LLC, as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as a person who just wants to run your household, get up in ChatGPT, put down all your bills, put in all your debt, and tell ChatGPT, I want to pay off my debt by this amount of time. Create a budget that allows me to pay off my debt with 10% of my income, and I want this debt paid off by this amount of time. How do I do that? And see if ChatGPT don't create that for you. And all you have to do at this point in time is just follow the checklist. Do what it is. Everybody that's telling me like, oh, look, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house. I have a time frame in my head that I want to buy a house by. So Yes, I get it. There's a lot of information out there about first-time home ownership. I'm going to go into ChatGPT. I'm going to prompt it and tell it, ChatGPT, I currently have a 708 credit score. I have this amount of debt. I want to purchase a house by this date. I am a first-time home buyer and I want to utilize all first-time home ownership perks, whether that's HUD, whether that's tax incentives, anything that I can't think of that I want to make sure that I utilize. Also, please explain to me how I can get a fixed interest versus a whatever the other kind of interest is. Explain to me what escrow is, and like I can get all of that. I can ask ChatGPT when I get the house, give me a checklist of everything that I need to do to protect myself so that I don't have buyer's remorse. Like, type all of that shit in the ChatGPT and then tell it act as a project manager and give me a timeline and a checklist of every single thing that I need to do to create this and to make this happen. And wait. And ChatGPT is going to print out everything you need to do. Okay, well, you want to be a HUD home, you need to go to this website. You need to take these classes. You need to do this. You need to do that. It's going to tell you everything, even better than Google. I don't Google anymore. I ChatGPT. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but I'm not talking to myself because I use ChatGPT all the time. I am talking to somebody else out there right now who needs to understand that there's something that you could utilize that can help you. And you don't have to keep relying on other people not giving you the information that you want in a timely manner, or you not feeling like other people want to help you. Help yourself. Help yourself. For all those people out there who are like, God, send me some help. God has sent it. He sent it. You just got to reach out and take the information and do with it that you need to do. How many of y'all really use ChatGPT? And I mean that, like, you utilize it every day. I use ChatGPT every single day, multiple times a day. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I'm setting up right now that I'm going to use ChatGPT for, and this is for anybody who has a podcast, this is for anybody who is doing anything in media or whatnot, I'm going to ask ChatGPT two different things, right? The first thing I'm going to ask it is, can you please give me a checklist or give me a way that I, as media, should reach out to different companies to try to be on their red carpet, include whatever email I should send, like anything that I can think of. And I live in the Atlanta area. If you can find, please find events that run annually, meaning every year this same event happens. Every year. Give me 10 events that run annually that will have an event in the 2025 season, in the 2025 year. And if you can include their contact information, because it's out there in the web. It's out there, and it's quite possible that ChatGPT can give me an email address or whatever. And I'm going to take that information and I'm going to try to find different places that I can be at next year where I can red carpet or where I can host. The BET Awards is every single year. You're not going to tell me that the people who run the BET Awards haven't already started planning for 2025. If they have, whoever is in charge of the BET Awards, their email address is out there somewhere. They have put it on the internet somewhere. There's somebody that can tell me what that is, and ChatGPT is it. Another thing, hey, ChatGPT, I need sponsors for my radio show. Give me a marketing email that I can send out to potential sponsors. Also, give me a list of places that I can find potential sponsors, like, the not the Better Business Bureau, but the commerce, the commerce for the city or whatever else. Tell me ways that I can potentially put my business in front of other businesses that need media ads and sponsorships, and what I should say and price ranges for this or whatever. Drop that in Chat GPT and see what it say. And then just keep re-editing and updating what you're asking as you go through and read and understand, okay, all right, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, but I'm looking more for this, and tweak it and just keep going back until Chat GPT gives you something, and then ask it for, give me a checklist. Act as a project manager, give me a checklist and tell me how to get this done in this amount of time. I promise you, if whatever's at the top of your paper, if you are not actively working towards it and using the tools and resources at your hands to do it, then don't complain to me about your business not growing. My hashtag is now watch me work. Because I put the question out there, or I tell you what I want, and then afterwards, now watch me work it. Now watch me figure out how to do this. I'll wait because I'm talking to somebody and it's not myself, because I figured this out. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? It might be you. It really might be you at this point in time. It might be you. I might be talking to you. And if I am, please say thank you. In the comment section, say thank you. Say, you know what, Sunshine, I realized it, but I didn't realize it. And the moment you start doing it, it is going to change your life. It is. I've written up more proposals in the last 3 months than I was able to write up in the last 5 years. And I mean that in a sense of, I've had other people ask me, send me a proposal for what you want to do. I'm thinking of a company right now where I was like, oh, I would love to come out as Hits 92.3 and All Hustle No Fear and do media for you guys at your event. And they was like, oh, okay, bet. Send me a proposal of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. I get on there and I'm trying to type stuff in. I sent it to Alex. I sent it to Kels. I was like, how do I say this? How do I tell them what we're going to do and stuff? And they're trying to help me figure it out too, but they're not copywriters. Alex is, but that's not their wheelhouse, and they got other shit to do. So either I'm going to pay somebody to do this and I'm still not going to figure it out for my damn self because I paid them to do it, or I'm going to put this in the Chat GPT. Now, when somebody asks me for a proposal, I write down everything that it is that they want, everything that it is that I want to offer them, and then I put it in Chat GPT and I say, create a proposal for this. And within an hour, I've emailed it off. I promise you that's how I've been changing my life. I promise you that's how I've been changing my business. I promise you that's how my emails are so much easier to send an email out now, because all I have to do is put what I need in the email. I put the bones in there, and Chat GPT makes me a meal like no other. Who am I talking to today? Because this is big for y'all. This really is. Let me go to the comment section. Let's see. Teacher Anitra is here. She said, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. King is here. He said, I'm in my prostitute bag this morning. That means he's been telling other people to tune in. And I love it. I love it. Ranye is finally here. Good morning, Ranye. We haven't seen you in a while. What have you been doing, and where the fuck you been? Huh? I didn't make up my bed this morning, Ranye. It's your fault. I'm blaming you. King said, I'm gonna tell Chat GPT to put it in the Sunshine tone. I like that. What would Sunshine? How would Sunshine say this? But I do want to say this: if you use Chat GPT enough, it starts to understand you and recognize your tone. And so you can say things like, say this in a way that King Improvement Solutions would say this, or say this in, whatever, and it will start to collect your tone. Something else that you could do is, as you start to use Chat GPT a lot more, you can ask it from the inputs or from the prompts that I've given you, what have you learned about me? And see what Chat GPT says. Like, I'll do that for y'all right now. I do that for you right now, because I want y'all to hear from everything that I've been doing on Chat GPT, what it says about me or what it thinks about me. Let's see. From all of the prompts that I've done, what do you know about Sunshine Reigns and All Hustle, No Fear? All right. We'll wait for that to do that. While it's doing that, Ranye said, facts. Act like my business partner. There's a web search result next to where you input the data and it looks like a globe. If you select it when you do a post, it will web search the information. That's what's up. That's what's up. King Improvement said, A Graham and thank you. Okay. Big Red is here. He said, I just started tinkering about 8 months and I have used it to close a few major clients. That's what's up, Big Red. Ranye said, LOL, homework, trying to get my degree so you can call me Dr. Parker in music. I like that, Dr. Parker. I like that. Kind of like Dr. Dre, right? So here's a summary of what I know about Sunshine Reigns and All Hustle, No Fear. And this is coming from ChatGPT. It says, role is host of All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3 ATL as a producer, educator, and creative strategist. That's what ChatGPT is saying about me, that I am a producer, an educator, and a creative strategist. Ever wonder what you need to put in your bio? What you call yourself? There it is. ChatGPT just told you. Experience. Launched All Hustle No Fear in 2019, producing over 700 episodes. She has interviewed prominent figures like Senator Raphael Warnock, Congresswoman Nikema Williams, and actor Malcolm Jamal Warner, and rapper Trans Lee. Business approach combines creativity, passion, and organization, offers services that promotes business via internet and radio interviews, social media content creation, and training. This is what I didn't ask ChatGPT. I just asked it, tell me about me. And this is what it popped out because of everything that I put in ChatGPT over and over and over again. Educational ventures. Host workshops like Podcast Pro 101, teaching podcast planning and content creation. Created the Digital Media Masters program, focusing on youth development in digital media skills. Social media presence is active on platforms as All Hustle No Fear and Hood Unicorn Official, with significant reach on TikTok at 29K followers and Instagram with 5K followers. She uses these platforms to promote her programs and engage audiences. Referrals. Praise for boosting content visibility, motivating young creators, and contributing to the success of others' brands and radio shows. Personality. Known for her motivational spirit, humor, and disciplined focus on creating opportunities for herself and others. And then it goes in to All Hustle, No Fear. And it talks specifically about All Hustle, No Fear. That's your homework for today. That's your homework for today. If you are using ChatGPT, I want you to go in there and ask ChatGPT what it thinks about you, what it knows about you. And if you're not using ChatGPT, I implore you as a business to start using ChatGPT. You can start as simple as, for every single person out there who is saying, I don't do social media, you don't have to. ChatGPT can do social media for you. Get your flyers, get your pictures, whatever it is that you are trying to post. There is a little there's a button on ChatGPT that you can upload the pictures. Upload the pictures in there and tell ChatGPT to create a caption for you. You ain't got to do the work. I don't want to hear the excuses. And if you want to learn more about it and AI, take my class. I wasn't even starting this off to try to promote my class. It just came into it. But I have a class coming up on January 7th and January 18th, and I will be teaching all about how to use AI to your advantage as a content creator. That's exactly what my class is going to be about. How I use ChatGPT and how I automate my content, because I don't have time to post content all day, every day. Half of the stuff that y'all see, unless it's me commenting directly under the comment, like me responding to your comments, I am not on social media posting as much as you think I am. If anything, I'm on social media doing research, trying to find new stories to bring to y'all, and trolling. I am. That's it. That's it. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm talking shit. I'm trying to make comments on other people's stuff that's so funny that I got 100 likes on it, or 1,000 likes on it, or 100 comments or whatever, because I feel like those are ways that other people will come back to my page because I'm posting on other people's pages. That's one of those things that I do. But other than that, no. I'm not on social media as much as you think I am. I have an automated system that does it for me. And I spend time every week editing. And then I spend another set of time every week putting the content into my my automated scheduler. I promise you I don't. I don't. Let me go to the comment section. Teacher Nitra said, I just want to say it might not be about Chat GPT, but I put my bed together, y'all. She ain't gonna keep talking shit about I ain't put my bed together. I put my bed together, y'all. I love it. I love it. Big Red said, Sunshine, I started using it when I found out my assistant has been using it for a minute. Allison got 2 raises out of me. She clears 6 figures now. She works from home with her 3 daughters. Big Red said, wait a minute. My assistant got an assistant. I'm saying Chat GPT is the alley-oop. Chat GPT is the assist that everybody needs to make that slam dunk. And if you are not using Chat GPT and YouTube University to help you in your business or whatever it is you're doing, that is your fault, not mine. As a matter of fact, I just thought of a prompt. I'm going to prompt Chat GPT. What are 10 different ways that I can quickly monetize my show on YouTube and create more followers, this, that, and the third? I'm just gonna go through and ask ChatGPT what it thinks about it and see what it pulls up. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go on YouTube University and because I saw something that Charleston White said. And you know what? I hate when I agree with that I hate watching Charleston White and agreeing with himself. I do. But he definitely said something that made a lot of sense. He was like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be monetized on YouTube, because YouTube has a whole university. All you have to do is go on your laptop. Y'all use your phones for everything, but your laptop actually is necessary. Go on your laptop, go to YouTube Studios, and there is a whole set of videos that tells you all about how to monetize, how not to get strikes against you in the community, all that other stuff. And y'all just don't want to spend the time to do it. You working the hard way. So I'm about to sit there. I've never watched them, and I felt bad that he made me feel bad that I haven't watched them. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make it my goal to watch all of the videos in the YouTube studio and learn as much as I can about the YouTube platform. Same thing with Instagram, same thing with TikTok. You know what I mean? But it's certain things I'm just not going to do. And we're going to have a conversation about that today. I absolutely refuse to change my wording from the trigger words that y'all have, because words are words. I read. Okay. I am a very literate son of a bitch. Okay. And the shit that y'all are doing on social media, it is so illiterate to me that I can't. It makes my head hurt sometimes trying to write a sentence when y'all have blacked out half the word. Y'all have censored the word by only putting the first letter, and then you asterisk out the rest of the word, or you put doggone acronyms for words that what? That is so irritating to me. So we're going to talk about the censorship of social media. Hopefully Stoner Brown will be in here when we start that conversation, because I would love to have his opinion on this. And we just have a great show for you today. Before I do go to this commercial break, though, I just want to say, society, y'all going to hell. Y'all going to a different kind of hell, because I get it. That insurance man Williams or whatever his name was, that they just popped in New York. I get it. He's a bad guy. This man is raising people's insurance claims. He's denying people insurance, all kind of stuff. I get it. But no one deserves to die like that. No one deserves to be walking down the street and someone use a silencer and takes you out. No one deserves that. And the fact that y'all are underneath people's social medias that are talking about it, or under the news posts and stuff, talking about good riddance, thoughts, and what somebody said thoughts and thoughts and payment plans or something. They said, just y'all, this man possibly had kids. He had a mother, a father, sister, brother, cousins. He had people who actually loved him and cared about him. Yes, maybe he was a Marvel villain when it came to his job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was a bad boy, a bad guy when it came to his job. But the same way he working or you working, he was just working a job. The fact that them people walked over his corpse and still went inside and did their job and didn't care that his blood was on the street in front of their building is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all need to get a little bit of empathy back in y'all hearts. I'm for real, because that's crazy. I wouldn't wish that kind of death on no human being. Like, that's crazy as hell. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break, listen to some music. And when we get back, we are talking all about social media, censorship, and triggered words. I promise you, if you are an adult and you are talking to me in an adult conversation outside of social media and you say that somebody got unalived, I will stop the conversation right there and tell you, you are a fucking adult. Do not talk to me in censorship, social media words. And I stand on that. And anybody who know me know I've definitely said that to people. I'm not listening to you if you're going to tell me that somebody was SA'd. You are an adult. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. We're going to play you some music. We're going to play you some commercials. And when we get back, we're going to have some stimulating conversation. Come back so I can stimulate you. Ooh.
Disconnected from your well-being? At Natural Way 365, we believe in a holistic approach to health and happiness. We offer a curated selection of natural and organic products to nourish your body and mind. From farm fresh produce to effective herbal remedies, we have everything you need to support your journey to wholeness. Our knowledgeable staff is passionate about helping you find the right products for your unique needs. We offer specialized guidance and answer all your questions with care. Take a step towards the Natural Way 365 and discover a world of wellness. Find inner peace, support your natural vitality, and embrace a life lived in harmony, because a healthy you is a happy you. Visit us today online at www.thenaturalway365.com, where everything is better natural. Don't forget to use your All Hustle No Fear promo code AHNF for 30% off your next purchase. Natural Way 365. Everything is better natural.
Call shit cheesecake.
When I step up on the stage, it's a massacre. I can't really give a fuck about what he say. You ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. She said a nigga wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now a nigga in the game like EA. Now a nigga in the game like EA. You ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. Now a nigga in the game like EA. If you said with my team, that's a mistake. Watch a nigga go to work, I need a briefcase. Heard they said I wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now my niggas in the game like EA. Now a nigga in the game like, ooh. Now a nigga in the game, check the replay. Goddamn, don't I make it look easy? On fire, got me feeling like Jesus. All my niggas in the hood with the 3-play. Coolest nigga in the fam like 3J. Goddamn, don't I make it look easy? Make it look easy.
I had to get up and go, not doing nothing, never got me a thing. Could give a fuck about the whip or watch it, the walk of water just to give me a lot. Really with it if they with me or die. I'm in it like, hey. Know my next shit won't be free, I need it prepaid. Young nigga feeling like he hit the sweepstakes. I told myself ain't no tomorrow today. I think that water really helped me wash my sorrows away. I've been waiting all my life, but look, it's all on the way.
I've been waiting all my life, but look, it's all on the way. When I step up on the stage, it's a massacre. I can't really give a fuck about what he say. You ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. She said a nigga wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now a nigga in the game like EA. Now a nigga in the game like EA. You ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. Now a nigga in the game like EA. If you said I wouldn't make it, check the replay. You ain't fucking with my team, that's a mistake. Watch a nigga go to work, I need a briefcase. Heard they said I wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now my niggas in the game like EA. Now a nigga in the game like, ooh. Now a nigga in the game, check the replay. Goddamn, don't I make it look easy? Oh.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your post-operative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nurse2beauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time.
This shit is
taking the information.
Get away.
Just taking the information. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I'm sorry. I just saw King. King said, "Hey man, I ain't never really paid attention to that commercial." He said, "Play that thick ass commercial again."
Oh, you talking about nurse with the body? Nurse with the body.
He said, "Play that again." He said, "Damn, and that's a dually truck."
Right, and then the girl that she doing she made sure she picked the thickest homegirl. I'm shooting this commercial. You need to come down. I need you to come down.
Right. That's sex.
And then she told her to wear the skimp
She wore what she was supposed to wear. She did what she was supposed to do.
Man. Listen, if that was a dude, we'd be talking about that's sexual exploitation. How could he ever? And he brought the girl, and he knew we were gonna look at her booty. We were gonna just listen. I support it. I agree with it 100%. I think that she did the job.
But you see
It's hard for me not to see.
That's what he said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me not to see, you know what I'm saying?
What you see?
The
all that ass.
Clear sexual exploitation. But it was for a good cause.
So when Stoner walked in, I was explaining to him what I had just talked to y'all about with ChatGPT. And then I had showed him the prompt of me trying to get my trademark it and stuff. And when he was reading through it, he said, oh, yeah, I need to start using Chat.
I need to start using this shit. That shit the devil. That shit is like, remember the 8-ball? Buy Bitcoin? Of course.
Of course.
The 8-ball said so.
ChatGPT, what are the next coins?
Oh, dog, stop talking on the air about monies. You keep giving this money away. See, she ain't got kids in college yet. When you get kids in college, you learn that
he just gave me a business idea,
exactly,
something that I can do. I ain't gonna front. I think I'm gonna hit that one up. I'm gonna make a flyer for that ASAP.
I give at least 1 or 2 friends every day a business idea.
Yeah.
I expect my recoup.
Oh, trust me.
I don't think I do. Everything I do is out the goodness of my heart, so that your family can eat. Right. I just need to eat too, goddamn, because I will sue your ass, not you. Anyway. I
and he got a lawyer on retainer.
Oh, dog, I got a lawyer on retainer. What's up,
plug? She liked the suit too. Let's go. And then getting sued is one thing, but getting sued by a bitch that's fine as fuck.
And she be talking big shit.
Hell yeah.
She be talking hella shit.
That bitch just sued the shit out of me. I hate her and I love her.
That's why I made her friends a long time ago. Because I was like, me and you gonna have problems.
I hate
Let's
you,
be cool.
Fine ass bitch. Why you take all my money?
Nigga smart and shit. Goddamn.
Love her.
Yeah, she's something else.
Okay, so today's conversation, I definitely wanted to have this conversation with Stoner because I knew he was going to come from a place of the opposite, not the opposite, but being able to reach things or ideas that my brain didn't necessarily like. That's why I like having conversations with him. He reached those next places that I should have took it there. I should have connected that. And so I appreciate that. What I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that we have allowed these social media companies to change the way that we speak. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm not going to say I don't know when it changed. I think I do know.
Exactly when it changed.
I know exactly when using certain words and calling them triggered.
TikTok.
Nope, I'm going to go before that.
What's that?
It was before social media, what started it all. And I know the word.
What's that?
The word retarded. The moment y'all stopped letting us use the word retarded was the moment that y'all opened up the gates for allowing social media or allowing censorship on something as simple as the English language. Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, who's not a logo file,
that's a good one.
The word retarded has nothing to do with special education or kids that are slower or anything like that. The word retarded literally translates to hold on, I want to do it right. Hold on. Nope. Retarded definition. Less advanced in mental or physical or social development than one usual for age. There's another meaning to it too that I used to tell people. There it is. To hold back in terms of progress or development.
Yeah, that's the definition I grew up.
That's the definition I grew up with. To hold back in progress or development. So there are tons of things that could be retarded.
Mm-hmm.
There are tons of things that can be retarded. As a matter of fact, you have fire retardants.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that we started using that word as a quote unquote slur.
And it wasn't a slur for a long time.
No, it definitely was a slur with your old retarded ass.
Yeah, but it was the definition of, just like the definition was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was that word.
But the people who were watching people be called it, like the parents or the person that they felt
they
as
made
though
it became a
took
slur.
it became a slur.
Just like gay became a slur.
Right. And what does gay really mean? Happy
and joyful.
To be happy and joyful.
Right.
And
now
I think a lot of gay people walk around with a very happy, joyful personality type.
Now it's the de facto word.
Right.
Now they don't want to be called homosexual or bisexual. They want to be called gay, lesbian, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because people took the word and changed the connotation. But along the same lines with retarded. People took the word and started feeling offended about it and changed it. And you're right. That was like the first retard and how they handled the word gay and homosexual. I think both of them are in the same time because that's like the late 80s, early 90s.
Early 90s, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
for me, a word that also is used indiscriminately, but it's not used the way that it's supposed to, and y'all take so much offense to it, is ignorant. You call a person ignorant and they are ready to fight. But the true definition of ignorant is to not have knowledge of, to not know how to. You can use the word ignorant and say, my fingers are ignorant to playing piano, because they are. They don't have the dexterity. I don't have the knowledge. I've never practiced. I am ignorant to this. But when you're talking to somebody and you tell them that they are ignorant, they get offended. And they are ready to fucking fight.
Again, social connotation. Social connotation dominates over logic.
Right. So now here we are in social media world. And now you have people who, instead of, they want to replace words for words and use other words that have meanings. And it don't make no sense in a sentence. If I was reading this to you, or if you were dictating this back to me, there's no way for me to understand what you're talking about unless I understand what you're talking about. And the whole purpose of the English language, of any language, is for me to convey something to you in an understandable way. So if I'm having a conversation with you and I'm saying, oh my God, she was great. And I've never been on social media. I don't know. I know what grapes are. So now I don't know what the context of this conversation is, because you've used a completely different word that does not have anything to do with it. This is stupid.
While I agree it is very stupid, I agree. I 100% agree this is stupid. But I also realize that the language that's used on social media, it's like speaking Chinese. You don't understand Chinese. You're ignorant to Chinese. That's just what it is.
Mandarin.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Mandarin or Cantonese. I'm sorry. I said Chinese.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm born in the 80s.
Look, but you know what?
Ain't no politically correct when I was growing up.
But that's
my dad would have said speaking Ching Chow.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm doing good. I'm trying to.
That's so funny, because my grandma, you know what my grandma say?
What?
She said they over there talking that Gooma Gama.
Right.
What the fuck is Gooma Gama, Nana? That is what?
But anyway, when I read social media online, I realize that this is a language for online. If you don't live, like you said, if you're not on social media, this is not a language that can be transferred to reality. That's why I hate when people say things like SA in person. I'm like,
I was just about to go there.
Don't use. We are living in a generation that has not realized that trying to use social media language with adults does not work. We don't respect it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like sending somebody an email with emojis.
Right. That's like showing up to a job interview in a jogging suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have not learned how to operate in an adult world, right? When you're speaking and you start using social media language, I immediately think of you as ignorant to how to talk to adults and use the actual English language.
I've been coming across different people. And when you're talking to me, if you say the one that most people are starting to use in regular jargon is unalived. If
Oh,
you are
yeah.
talking to me and you be like, oh, she got unalived, shut the fuck up.
That bitch dead.
Shut the fuck up. Because there are so many different ways that you can die or be killed.
Right.
The fact that that word is triggering to you and it is a normal part of life is crazy as hell. How did he die? Did he fall off of a cliff? Was it an accidental death? Was it an on purpose death? Was it murder?
Because they use because they used the unalive, right? The explanations of how they got unalived, another unidentified man may have or may have not. What's the word? What's the used? PA'd him, physically assaulted him. PA'd
and
him.
The fact that you had stoner.
That's what I'm saying.
Stoner.
That's what I'm saying.
PA, I was gonna say, what is that? What does PA mean? And that's the whole point. If you have to explain what you are explaining, then you are not speaking a language that is. Come on, y'all. And look, this is what Stoner just said. I stop respecting you as a journalist if you submit to that. That's why I try so very. People have told me for so long. They're like, Sunshine, you're not going to go viral because you don't conform to using the censorship words. And I won't. I'm not going to conform. Do you know why I'm not going to conform? Because I know how to speak English correctly and I'm a fucking adult.
This is reality.
Words should not trigger you this bad. If that's the case, when does the word "the" trigger you? Because that's where you're going down. You're going down a rabbit hole of we can't have an intelligent, educated conversation because words trigger you. It should trigger you. For somebody to be raped and murdered, it should trigger the fuck out of you.
These words were designed to elicit a response from you in the first place. It should not go over your head that something happened to someone. Someone was murdered.
Or it shouldn't make you feel better about it.
No, it should not. It's not. Words were not created
for feelings.
Right. That's the truth.
Words have no feelings in them. All they are supposed to do is be descriptive of what you are trying to convey.
But
I hate that y'all are calling them what they calling them now? Pedo threes? No.
Oh, pedophiles.
Yeah, they call them pedophiles or something like
that.
However they saying it or whatever. What you are doing is you are taking away from what that person is actually doing. Call them out. Call them a fucking that's a pedophile. That is a I'm not gonna say that's a child rapist. What the fuck is a rapist? This makes absolutely no sense to me. And I just don't understand how we got so far left or right or up or down to the point where we can't have a simple conversation without you feeling, I'm so triggered that you use that word. Okay, that's your issue. Get over it. We're having a conversation.
When I was like 12. When I was 12, my brother Tafar, who's 10, said, yo, I'm gonna make up a word. He straight up and down said, I'm gonna make up a word because everybody else can make up words. We have rap. He's 10 years old. He's like, I'm gonna make up a word. He made up a word called ketleet. And he started saying, yo, that's ketleet, bro. This ketleet that, ketleet this. Anyway, as a joke on our block in our neighborhood, we all started saying it. We started saying it amongst each other.
What was the meaning? The definition.
It's like, that's hot. That's fire.
Okay, bet.
But then at the same time, he like, nah, bro, you can't. He'll do it in both ways. He would my brother.
Just like bad.
Just
you
like
bad or bad.
Right. So, word never takes off, of course, because it's just our. One day we sit down and I kid you not, me and my brother talking and he says, yo, bro, had I had AOL or had I had social media, ketleet would be all over the world. And I was like, yeah, it would have. Had we had just 100 people saying the same thing on one Facebook stream, it would have took off. You know what I'm saying? And it made me realize in that conversation, which I realized in so many other, social media is its own world. And for you to be accepted in that world, you have to accept social media.
And I don't think I'll ever be one of those.
Right.
I was born in the wrong time.
I was born in the
wrong time to conform like that. But you're absolutely right. Even right here, this word that he just used, I made this word up. I took a word and added to it and created a definition. And now people that know me use this word. Where is it?
It's part of your part of their verbal lexicon.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but what they're doing is not. Oh, here it is. Prostitute. Right. So proselytize.
Who did you create Wahite, or did somebody else do that?
Somebody else created Wahite.
That word
it's on fire.
It's on fire,
that
and it's going all over the internet.
That word and Percocet baby. Now I made that up. Now, if you hear anybody else call somebody else a Percocet baby, they've definitely been listening to me. Because I've never heard anybody else call anybody a Percocet baby. And that might be added to my trademarks. Yeah, Percocet baby.
Go ahead and try it before it get out there too hard. Because the perk babies are real.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
but if you got crack babies.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You definitely got to have Percocet babies.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Because I know I've heard meth babies before, crack babies, heroin babies. Because it's just it's an actual term descriptive of a person on that drug having that baby, and it's not even talking about what a gender. It's just the nigga.
And see, for me, that's not it. That is a word to determine a group of people born after a certain time. So if you, in my mind, this is just Sunshine. This is nobody else's mind. Okay. And I went viral saying this. It's been viral on multiple platforms, and other people are taking it and reposting it. And thank you. That's what's up. Tag me, but you don't have to. It's okay. They know my face. If you were born 2000 to about 79, from 79 to 2000, and really not even 2000, like 1999 in December. December 1999 is actually where it stopped for me, okay? Not January 1st, 2000. December 31st, 1999 is where this shit stopped. If you were born between 79 and 99, then you are considered, to me, a crack baby. Crack babies have a completely different outlook on life. The way we were grown, we were raised, the things that we did, the lifestyles that we lived. Those people that grew up in that era are a completely different type of people.
You got to add, it got to be like 1970.
1970?
Yeah.
In there?
Yeah, okay, it got to be like from 1970 to, I agree, to 99, because the crack epidemic goes crazy in the 80s, and that's what we witnessed.
Right.
But crack was already in the system.
Okay.
Freebase.
Okay, bet.
Crack was already in America's lexicon and fucking us up from the 70s. That's what they was pumping into
and so they were raising a certain type of child.
Right. And by the 80s now you have a whole generation of people that
have been on it,
and now you see the example. You see the communities falling apart. That's what we saw in the 80s. We saw the result.
And because of the way the communities fell apart, they created a certain type of
children, and that's what the 80s and 90s babies
are. And those children were very efficient, because crackheads can't take care of other people. So guess what?
And then your mom, the lady next door, doesn't go to work. Your mom has to work double shifts to cover the crackhead lady who's not working. So that means now you're a latchkey kid, not because your mom is on drugs, because so many people in the neighborhood, are. Right. So now
you have to take care of all the kids. You got to learn how to fry chicken at 7 years old and not burn yourself and not get it all dark and burnt, because everybody got to eat it. You got to learn how to clean up and keep the house clean. You got to learn how to go to the grocery store and do different things. Crackhead kids are efficient. We were like Bebe's kids. We don't die, we multiply.
We were the first ones to master the microwave.
Right. Crackhead kids came home from school, did their homework, did help their siblings with their homework, cleaned up the house before their mama got home, took the frozen chicken out and fried the goddamn chicken. Crackhead kids were a specialty.
We were the first ones to get addicted to the internet too.
Yeah, you will never, and TV.
You will never
see another generation like the crackhead kids. But something happened when crackhead kids started having babies. So really, the earliest of us started having babies. I graduated high school in 2021. I mean, in 2001 is when I graduated high school. I had friends who had kids already. So crack babies having kids, and they raised Percocet babies. One, we were definitely on different drugs. We might not have necessarily been on Perkies back then. I know we were on Molly's and different stuff like that. But I'm just talking about this drug that was man-made. You know what I'm saying? It's not a designer drug like crack was from cocaine. I'm talking about prescription drug babies.
So between the 99, because I'll say this. Percocet babies, which is a real thing, I'd say like 2010. Yeah. That's when we start seeing the actual babies.
Molly babies and Perky babies. Yeah.
The babies that we had, or not we had, our friends had it during those times.
Nah, it would have been you too.
Nah,
How old were you when you had your first kid?
My daughter is born in 2003.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I would say that them kids, I can't call them perk kids, but they were on something. They were on something.
They had something in them.
They definitely had something in them because they're different. They are different.
They eat the inside of couch cushions.
Yeah, they are different.
And somebody was on my Instagram and they was like, I can't believe she said that. Have you not seen TLC?
Google it.
Have you not seen TLC, My Strange Addiction?
They people eat hair, people eat couch cushions, people eat cotton stuffing.
You see the new one where they take cornstarch by the spoonful and they're eating cornstarch.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
A crack baby would never.
Nah, we ain't got no time for that.
We never eat no damn cornstarch. What kind of crazy shit is this?
We still having a hard time eating the ends of the bread. I can't. Listen, bro.
Nobody want that booty bread.
If I ever, and I've done it in life. I've had to make booty bread sandwiches.
That is the worst grilled cheese sandwich you will ever make with booty bread on it.
All crust.
Oh my God.
Because it's an all crust sandwich, and then in your mind you thinking, damn, everybody else didn't want this, so this is the bread that everyone move,
touch
nigga.
And move.
Let me get the slice behind. Move. Let me get the slice. Get the bread out here. The bread might have hit the floor.
Until my husband, that was I take that piece of bread out and I throw it away. George actually likes that piece of shit. George actually likes that piece of bread.
It's not to eat. It's to protect the other bread. That's what your booty cheeks are not there to look at. They to protect your asshole.
Shit, my booty cheeks to look at.
Well, if you didn't have none, you'd have a hard problem with the asshole.
This is very true. Keeping everything sucked in. This is very true.
What this is all. That's why God created it. He didn't create it for the Meg Thee Stallions. Right. He created it so you wouldn't have.
You can keep that boo boo in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it'll all be coming down your leg.
Right.
Yeah. It be coming right down your jeans, but. So that's why you save the booty bread, because something has to protect the other bread. Somebody got to be the big brother. Okay.
I love you so much.
Anyway, outside of the booty bread, yeah, we would never eat cornstarch.
Yeah, nah, that's some Percocet baby shit.
That is definitely some Percocet baby.
Perky baby shit.
And you know, it's crazy. The generation, I feel like. Right now, the Percocet babies have given birth to the newest drug that everybody's on, the TikTok baby. Mm-hmm. These TikTok kids, is going to be something
different
because never have we had a group of kids that believed at 5 to 6 years old, I need to be viral. This is the first set of kids that know about being viral, know about doing TikTok dances.
Look at me, hello.
Right, they know that views mean something. We didn't know nothing about being viral. Being popular on the internet meant nothing to us. Being able to say whatever the fuck we wanted to on the internet was. So because
that was mind blowing.
No,
not even that. What was mind blowing for us was to be able to reach somebody who was not in our purview.
Right. Not in our own community.
Right. That's what expanded our mind. You mean I can get on here and I can talk to somebody in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And they might have the same view as I.
Right.
A view that I thought was only in my mind, to my small community, there's another group of people so far away that believe the same shit. I can't be crazy.
I think the drug of the TikTok children is going to be this belief that I feel like. That is a drug that is so detrimental. I don't give a fuck about how you feel.
But I will say I can't blame that on TikTok as much as I have to blame that on the female perk babies. Because this is the first time in my lifetime where, like in the 80s and the 90s, or even in the past when it was arguments between men and women, at some point, even a woman would say, well, logically, logic would have to win. At some point,
now feelings win.
Right. Now, it's the validation of my feelings. It's not even if my feelings are right or wrong. If you don't acknowledge my feelings while we're having this conversation, at that time, everything else you say is invalid.
Yeah. We find now that people can't answer a question based upon the question, but they have to answer the question based upon how they feel and how they see the question. You know what I mean?
How to yep.
Yeah. I was watching a video the other day. It's this senator that everybody is falling in love with because of the way he asks questions or whatnot. And he was talking to this lady about women giving birth. And she was like, you know, right now you're being transphobic because you're saying only women can give birth.
Oh,
and she's like, he's like, but isn't that a true statement? And she's like, no, it's not a true statement because non-binary people can have children, trans men can have children and things like that. But when we come back down to the original question, okay, the original question, and this is how I would pose it to anybody. The original question is, can XX or XY, which one, XX or XY, which one of those DNAs can produce children? I don't give a damn what you identify as. I don't give a damn what you see yourself as or how you feel. That's again your feelings. I'm asking scientifically, this particular species, the human species, which chromosome do you have to be able to produce children? If I always get them confused, XY is women, right?
No, XX
is women. Right. Okay, bet. So if when I pull your DNA, you have XX chromosomes, I am under the impression that that is the only species in your humanity that can have a child. Now, saying that men can have a child is a false statement.
Here's how even deeper it goes. Women are the only, this female species of women and other species, not just human women, are the only ones that can reproduce without the XY. It's in very rare cases, but women can have been pregnant by themselves.
We're not talking about Mary.
Huh?
Are you talking about Mary?
No, we're not talking about Mary, but Mary is I wasn't talking about Mary. I'm talking about science.
Okay, because I was going to say, wait a minute, you done brought religion into it.
But listen, hold on. Here's a funny story about.
You ain't gonna convince me that Mary wasn't on good mushrooms that night.
Listen. No. Here's why it's even deeper than that. With Mary, you know, Mary's mother had a baby without a father.
No, I don't. I didn't even know Mary had a mother.
Mary had a mother named Luna. I think it's Luna. And in the Bible, it speaks of her having a child without a father.
Really?
Right. Because scientifically, this is possible. It's not impossible. You can Google it. You can learn all about it.
Really?
Mary's mother was also a woman who had a child or said she had a child without a father.
Really?
And there was no proof. Of course, there's no DNA test back during these times. So if we use the science, the only thing that woman can produce scientifically, and I'm not making this shit up, you can look it up, is another woman. So
but
Mary,
you need the male DNA to be able to produce a
right. You need that. You need the Y chromosome
to be able to produce another type.
Y chromosome.
Okay.
So if you only have double X, you're going to produce double X, and that double X will probably produce a
double X.
So then, what was Jesus?
A woman.
if we go down the sciences. I'm just saying go down the science. I'm not saying I'm of the belief that Jesus was a chick, but I'm just saying if we playing with the sciences.
So wait. So basically what you saying is they are Amazonian type women where women creating women.
No, Amazons didn't create women. They had men slaves. Oh. That was the whole point of the Amazon.
Wait, what Amazon I'm talking about the one where you got Wonder Woman from there. Them Amazonians didn't have.
No, that's a comic book.
I know, but still.
The Amazon. The real Amazonians.
I know that, but I'm just trying to. Shit.
They had men there too. If you read the comic book,
yeah,
Wonder Woman loves a dude. She's not lesbians on planet Amazon. It's a whole lot of dudes. They just getting snooed. Snooze to death. Okay, snooze.
You know what? It's times where I talk to you where I really feel like
I enjoy the snooze.
I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. But yeah, so again, it goes back to feelings. It's not about the science behind it. It's not about, what's really happening. It's about the feelings. Okay, yes. Technically, even if you are non-binary, that's fine. But if you die and we were to run your DNA,
not even run your DNA,
your skeletal system.
All we got to do is cut your stomach open. There's gonna be stuff in there
that's not in the other folks.
Bottom line. So,
or this is the one that gets me all the time. This is the one that when trans women say I'm a biological. I mean, when trans women say I'm a woman. Okay, you're a woman. I'm gonna tell you something that as a woman, there are things that I have to do and things that you don't have to do. As a trans woman, you will never have to have a pap smear. But as a biological woman, I'll never have to have a prostate exam. And no matter what you present as outwardly, your system still says that you need to do certain things because biologically you are a certain way.
Yeah, you're built a certain way.
And again, what I'm saying shouldn't be triggering to the point where you feel as though it's accosting you, or where you feel as though you when they start saying this type of language is harmful or whatnot. No, we are just having a conversation. Darwin would hate y'all.
But I feel the same.
Darwin would hate y'all.
I feel the same way though. I feel like as soon as you use the word trans, I feel accosted because now you're messing with what my mind knows logically as the right answer.
I think I'm the opposite. This moment you say cis.
Well, cis, yeah, I don't acknowledge that shit. I don't acknowledge. As soon as somebody says you're a cisgender man, the whole conversation after that just went away. It didn't even register because just like I was talking about before in the conversation, if you don't acknowledge my feelings, blah, blah, blah. If you recognize me as anything other than what I recognize myself as, there's no conversation for cisgender. To add the connotation of cis is almost to say, I hear you just disrespecting me. You're not respecting the fact that I was born a man and that's what I qualify.
You have to classify me as something.
You have to classify because
so that you can feel classified, you have to classify me.
That same way I feel about trans. You have to classify yourself so that I will classify you, and then we can go down the road of whatever classification to make. Because you're trans, there are certain rules that are different for you. And I have to accept that. No, I don't. Anytime somebody says I'm a trans woman, I'm like, what are we talking? I'm done. Because I know you got a penis. You know you got a penis.
But it's possible they don't.
Or it's possible. But I know that somewhere inside there, I don't care. You can be a trans woman. You could turn that thing into whatever you wanted to. You could let 30 dudes run up in it. You ain't never getting pregnant. Because there's no parts in there for that. Not saying that pregnancy decides you being a woman or not, because that's not. But the parts, when you get in a Mustang, the inside of the car
makes it a Mustang.
It's not the shell on the outside of the body. It's the engine in the whip. When you do a Corvette swap, you put a Corvette engine into a Camry, a Camaro.
It's a Corvette now.
It's a Corvette now. It looked like a Camry on the outside. It smelled like a Camry on the inside. But when you hit the gas, a Corvette gonna go.
And what that just reminded me of is when they be fighting. Look, let me tell you something.
Oh, when they be fighting,
there's not one trans person out there who can get me mad enough that I swing on them.
Let me tell you something.
I just won't. No,
there is no more
entertainment.
hit me
like a man.
There's no more entertaining fight than two trannies going at it.
Really?
Because unlike gay dudes, when they get into a fight, they're like, oh no, now you done brought the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? And they wanna, I'm gonna show you. Pop, pop, pop. You be hearing them talking. Nah, son. Oh, you thought I was a bitch.
Yeah.
You hear it.
Yeah,
you hear it.
You hear the man come out.
You hear the man come out.
Right.
When the
lisp goes away.
Right.
So
all
fast.
that twitching and stuff like that, all that go away until they break up, and then they gotta. Yeah. But when the hands is going.
Yeah.
But when you see two,
like boys.
right, like boys, when you see two trannies fight and they are trying so hard to stay in character, it is hilarious. You better, oh God, let my hair go.
I don't know the way women been fighting lately. You know, you might.
Oh yeah, chick fights
is different.
But chick fights has always been different. Even like
Zeus done changed the game. For Zeus and Mona Scott have changed the whole trajectory of chick fights.
That's that's the 80s babies, because that's the first time I saw chicks walking around with pencils to scratch each other's face during fights.
I grew up in San Diego.
I grew up in Brooklyn.
When I tell you, you want to talk about triggered? I'm gonna tell you the trigger for me. When I seen Above the Rim and Tupac pulled that razor blade out of his tongue, that was triggering for me, because I've seen a chola bitch do that shit on the street for real.
That's what I'm saying. In the 80s.
And I promise you, some of the shit that I seen growing up in California has definitely made me the person I am today. I'm not just about to run up on any random person and fight them and get, because you just don't know
what they got on them.
You don't know who they are and what they do, what their life is like. And the way that I've seen people cheek a damn razor blade and pull it out
multiple times.
Baby, you can't fight nobody with no razor blade across your face. That's the end of the fight. I've never seen so much blood in my life.
There's a school in New York that was called Clara Barton in Brooklyn. It was a nursing school, and they used to do dissectomies of animals at the school. This was like one of the last schools in New York that was doing it, because this was a dedicated nursing school, Clara Barton. The year I went to there for night school, they took all the blades, they took all the scalpels away. They stopped doing dissectomies because girls were taking the scalpels from the fucking class and cutting each other up in the school. Cutting each other up on the train. So, you want
to know how I got these scars?
Right. And right. And that became a new thing. The new thing, like the scar lip chick, it was a new thing. Having your scar.
Is that how she got?
I don't know how she got her scar. Somebody said,
was it a fight?
I think it was a fight, but I'm not sure. It might have just been a cleft lip from being born deformed. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's because that's
in it. Yeah. Okay. So we got some comments. Teacher Anitra said, it's like talking in text. You have to know when and how to shut it off. Absolutely. And I need you guys to teach your children this too.
Agreed. Teacher Anitra, teach the world.
Because
to shut that bullshit off.
Yeah. She said, I thought they used these words so that videos wouldn't go against for community rules.
True.
Who set that community rule standard? Somewhere somebody had to start saying, oh, well, when they post these videos, I don't like hearing them say these words. And again, if it transfers into regular text, like I promise you, as a journalist, you completely lose all credibility with me if you put someone was essayed or raped or whatever in your sentence. You lose. I'm not reading the rest of it, and I pay close attention to stuff like NBC, CNN, MSN, and when they be posting stuff, I make sure to write in there. I be like, the fact that the news is censoring words is crazy. As journalists, y'all should never censor your words. That is your point of writing the piece. That's the whole point. That's crazy to me. And so here on All Hustle, No Fear, I'm letting y'all know I consider myself a journalist. So if you feel some kind of way when you watching and you triggered, good, you're supposed to be. I vehemently believe that you're supposed to be triggered by some of the stuff.
Think about it. If triggering is what controlled the media all over the world, we would have never seen like Tiananmen Square.
You wouldn't have seen OJ get, I mean, not OJ, but Rodney King get his ass beat.
Wouldn't have seen Rodney King get his ass beat.
It's supposed to be triggered.
It's supposed to. We wouldn't have seen Eric Garner take his last breath. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye said, crack babies, we smoked weed. Well, Reggie, and we were good. Y'all, do you remember when Dro hit the community?
I remember. I have a distinct story about Dro. I'm not even gonna go there, but
yo, when Dro hit the community,
that shit fucked shit up.
God,
that had people not going to work.
Jesus. He said, I'll also add in the wars, for example, my kids have always known me being deployed until 2021. My son was born in was born in 2006. Okay. Herbal Trucker says, wait, I just pulled up to Couch Cushion Eaters. Go back. Just go back.
The episode on YouTube.
Go back. Teacher Nietzsche says, crack babies grew up eating the ends of breads, but refuses to eat it now. Call me a crack baby bougie. I'm gonna tell you something else. One thing my kids have never had, will never have, and I will never buy is bologna. I have never bought bologna. I will not buy any canned meat. I don't buy bologna. I don't buy Spam. I don't buy Vienna sausages. I don't buy beanie weenie things. None of that. I don't even buy Hormel. That chili in a can with the meat in it. Suspect. My kids will I don't give a fuck how broke I am. I am never that broke. I will never be that broke.
I'm not a some of those things I don't like, so my kids are never eating them. Just like I didn't realize that. My mom explained to me the other day, we only ate broccoli, green peas, and corn when I was growing up, and I just never paid it no attention. My mom don't like vegetables. My mom don't like a lot of shit, so I never paid attention that we ate a lot of corn. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually how it is in my house right now. And you know why?
Why?
Because my husband doesn't
like
vegetables,
right? So
for us, it's corn, green beans, and peas.
Peas. My mom somewhat like we would eat peas every once in a while, but broccoli, corn, and string beans were the ones we ate.
That's what I was talking about.
So I grew up. So I like bologna. So I definitely eat bologna. I never forced. No, I haven't eaten it in a while, but if there was nothing else in the house but bologna sandwiches, I'd hook it up.
Okay.
I know how to make me some amazing bologna sandwiches. You know
I cut it 3-4 ways and fry that bad boy. Like I'm not saying I didn't do it as a child. I'm just saying
you ain't never
it
made
was one of those things when I grew up.
You ain't never made
the
grilled cheese bologna?
Yeah.
Where you put 2 slices of bologna cheese in the middle, grill that shit, and then put it in the
fuck
bread?
around, do a double decker.
Right, exactly, goddamn right, exactly.
I ain't say I
would it, right?
I just said
right, exactly. But listen, Vienna sausage though, I pray that it's not some old lady at heaven when I gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's 2 things I pray. There's a couple things I pray when I die. First of all, I pray it's not Allah who run this shit. Because if I get to heaven and they're like, oh man, you know, Allah running it, you know, you've been eating all that pork. I'm not getting in. Okay. I fuck up some pigs, so I won't get into heaven on that. If there's some old lady with ramen noodles and Vienna sausages at the gate, son, you can enter if you eat some Vienna sausages. I probably won't get into heaven. because I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not eating them baby
I'm not,
dicks.
especially when they,
That's what they look like.
And
to
why
me.
do old people just pull them straight out the can? That
They
was
look
the
like
thing.
baby dicks. I'm not eating them. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. My eyes can't get over what they look, and they slimy.
The views expressed by Sunshine Reigns, of also known as Hood Unicorn, on All Hustle No Fair, are those of us do not expressly represent Stoner Brown, aka Omari Whittington. I don't know what baby dicks look like. What the comment say? Comment says, Lakitria says, facts, don't call me cisgender. Yeah. Nah, sis, you not sis.
Let's see. Teacher Dietrich said crack babies grew up eating the wait. Let me see. Herbal Trucker said Percocet and bad mumble rap makes a bad combination. It's like a chant that's conjuring a spell to keep those kids asleep.
It's like a chant that is conjuring.
Okay, Ranye said, but what if they identify as having any XX or XY, but identify as XXXY X-Man?
Hey, niggas is just audit this morning. Y'all just woke up.
They said, oh, Sunshine ain't gonna censor us?
Right.
Shit, I'm about to say everything.
Say what the fuck I want.
Ranye said she comes from a family of virgin births. She talking about Mary.
I know. Listen, Ryan, it's a fact. I'm not making these things up. I don't come on here and lie to y'all. That's not what I do.
Oh man. Oh, you want to see some people mad? You want to see some Christians mad? Bring up Lilith. Bring up Adam's first wife.
Yeah, they don't even want to talk about that.
They don't even want to talk about that.
But you know, that's all part of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm not going there with y'all today. We got 8 minutes. Not even 8. We got 3 minutes to get off of here. Let me go through these comments. Let's see. Herbal Trucker said there was a movie called Junior where Arnold Schwarzenegger was a dude who had a baby, but this could be what scientists were working on to see if they even needed women in this male-dominated world.
Oh yeah, well they impregnated. They impregnated.
Y'all can get
Arnold
rid of women all you want to. It's gonna be a real stinky ass, ugly ass world. Women make the world beautiful and soft and shit. Don't act like y'all don't like them soft ass pillows on y'all bed. We know you do. I'm
just, for the women who want to be women.
Ranye said, but they said that the HG was inputted into her, which is what makes it so special because it was a known fact only women birth women from virgin birth. And here come Big Red Brown. What the hell, man?
I'm sorry, Big Red. It's just the goddamn truth of the matters.
Herbal Trucker says facts. Why do we have to exclude our feeling? Why do we have to exclude our feelings about something? I have been all my life. We shouldn't have to change how we identify to make them feel comfortable. I am a woman and that's it. That's what's up.
Y'all know that during the Trump administration, all this shit goes away, right?
Man, a lot of stuff is gonna go away. You heard Trump trying to get rid of the ACLU. I mean, not Trump, Elon Musk is trying to get rid of the ACLU.
Elon.
And they are actively figuring out ways. They already got Congress in with it. They about to get rid of the
Department of Education.
Yep. Yep. So for all those people who was like, I want to get rich, your kids won't, because they gonna be stupid. Big Red said, that's my guy, Brown. You got me back. I'm not aligning with no one's delusion, and I'm not concerned about their feelings. Hey, Graham.
That's gonna be I don't know, and I hate to say it because I don't want people to feel like I'm insensitive and stuff like that, but in this Trump era of politics and our culture and social media, things are gonna be some finite lines that are just gonna get drawn, and it's gonna divide people, but at the same time, the first time Trump was in office, it gave people who felt a certain way a voice.
And they didn't feel bad about expressing their voice anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have another turn of that. We're going to have another turn of more people who, because bigotry or not, the man is all about, hey, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to feel how I want to feel. This is America. That is our first right to say and feel what the fuck we want. Now,
and then you have Sunshine that says FYE.
FYE what?
Fuck your emotions. I don't give a damn about your feelings. Bring to me logic and facts. Anything else is stupid.
But remember,
It's like an asshole. Everybody got one.
I agree that we should always have logic and facts, but we've been driven to a point where now, because how people feel, now we have to talk different.
It's funny you say that, because I even said to myself, I want to try to train my brain that when I'm having conversations with people, instead of saying I feel, I want to start saying something like, I've thought about the information that you've given me and I've come to the conclusion. Because it's not about my feelings. I've thought about it, which means that my logical brain is in here. I thought about it. And I've come to the conclusion, meaning I thought it through. And with my conclusion, this is what I've determined. It has nothing to do with my feelings. Nothing to do with my feelings. It all has to do with logic, facts, and determinations.
I would love to accept that, except you were born with the XX chromosome. I'm sorry. I would love to accept anytime a woman says, I came to the conclusion. But I know the feelings can't. I literally saw a chick say,
like they're not emotional, and you have men in the world like Napoleon.
We don't. I'm very emotional. I do not put off my emotions. But my de facto filter is going to be my logic. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in experiences with all the women I've ever dealt with, the last filter is going to be the emotion, how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying? I watched a woman say men are incapable of love. You know what I'm saying? And then had all her bullet points for why.
But all of those bullet points, more than likely, were coming from her experiences of how men treated her personally, and not men as a whole. That's why I love my friends to death. But any of my friends who say all men cheat, I don't necessarily subscribe to that. I don't believe right. And I don't believe that all men cheat. I just believe in certain circumstances and certain type of men are more prone to cheating. Are there men out there who don't cheat? Absolutely. You could take a man and he'll cheat on this woman, but he won't cheat on that woman.
I need one person in life to say that they never had two girlfriends or two boyfriends at once. They never kissed two people in the same week.
Oh, I can't even say that.
Exactly. Because everyone cheats. Everyone. No man is more propensity to cheating than another. It is situational in life. There's no nigga that just because your husband may not have cheated on you, the girlfriend before you got cheated on.
Right.
The girlfriend that he was buying he was taking bitches, one chick to the movies and the other chick to the theme park when he was 12, 13, 14. He cheated. That cheating is not it doesn't work like that. Everyone at some point in their life had romantic feelings for one person and romantic feelings for another person, and did not tell both people that you may have had one person believe they were more exclusive than the other. Everyone cheats. You know what I'm saying?
Ranye said something right here, and I want to just add something to that, just so you can understand a little bit where we're coming from too. Ranye says getting rid of the Department of Education can be good if they bring back trades to schools and teach kids to be able to function in a world, i.e. tax budgets, because of the current school system only wants workers. The Department of Education was created by one rich man's family to create more workers and not owners.
True.
Yes, in a way, but also no. The Department of Education is also there for the school systems that don't have a lot of income. Everybody's always thinking about black, about urban school systems, about Chicago and Atlanta's and LA's and stuff like that. Which I need to be thinking about is rural Louisiana. What you need to be thinking about is those school systems in the middle of places that don't have internet. You know what I'm saying? Those
Farm
are the schools,
country.
right? Those are the schools that are really going to lose it, right? And it's not just about the school not getting money. It's also about the school not having to give your kids resources if they are different and they don't fall in line. So all of those kids, the epidemic of people saying that their children have IEPs, 504 plans, and autism and anything else like that, those special classrooms where it's only 3 kids and 4 teachers and they got helmet. The fact that there's a special bus to come pick your kids up, that blue bus, and your kid get on with a helmet because your kid has disabilities, and so they make sure that the schools have to have ramps and play and ways that your kids
automatic
can be,
doors to open.
Exactly. All of that goes
water
away.
Fountains that are close enough for them to drink. All that goes away.
All the bathrooms that they can fit in.
All
of that goes away. All of that is a part of the Department of Education. It's not just about what they are teaching the kids. It's also about how they are making sure that everything is inclusive for all types of children and all people. And I promise you, cities are going to get hit, but that's not who going to get hard as hell. You know who going to get hard as hell? Your Britney Spears. Your Britney Spears, your folks that are born and grew up down in the bayou, down in the water,
in the middle of the country,
right?
Ohio, middle of those,
right. Those are the places that you are going to experience it the worst. Oh, Mississippi is going to be fucked. Alabama, fucked.
West Virginia,
Florida, you are fucked.
Yeah, y'all don't.
That's why all them people who's like, it's about the money. It's about the money. It's not about the money.
But it is.
It's about the social shit that they trying to take away.
It's the money that's going to be gone. Y'all think that it's about, y'all going to see it. It's going to be about the money then, because anything that they deem is not cost effective.
Title I
is out of here. Title IX will go away if they get rid of.
I've never paid for food. I've never had to pay for lunch money for my kids.
Wow.
My son is going to 9th grade. My daughter is going to 5th grade. I have never had to give my kids lunch money for school. And I know that is absolutely because of the government. I know it is. They pay for my kids to eat.
Well, then you're gonna have to. If you
my
get
kids
rid of,
are in a Title IX school, they get the funding.
Right,
to feed
that's what
them.
I'm saying. So if you get rid of,
I got one. Y'all talking shit about we don't have enough books and this, that, and the third. Don't nobody use books no more. Everybody uses electronics. Yes, and laptops. Right? Guess what? Your kids won't.
You're gonna have to buy them.
Your kids won't. And not only that, but they won't even have enough money to be able to pay for the Wi-Fi that they need in the school to be able to run them electronics. I'm done. I promise you. When
because
I am
if you
sitting
get
here
rid of the
and
department,
all I got to do is stay black and die. I'm gonna let y'all deal with this shit.
Is it going to be so? What is the proposal? Because if they get rid of the Department of Education, because when I read the Project 2025, they really didn't have a answer for what they would do.
No, they just want to get rid of it.
Right. They explained all the money and the funding and how shit is being,
but not
fucked up.
But not how it's going to affect us socially.
Because if you make it state to state,
I got to go take us off of the internet.
Yeah,
hold on. No. You can keep talking. I got to take us off of hits.
Oh.
We can stay on YouTube. Go ahead, keep talking.
If you take it and you make it state to state, we already seen the egregious differences in state to state on abortion. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine what it's going to be on education when you live in a state where some people don't believe that we need to teach African science? I was just going to say African American histories, but you're right. If you live in a state where they don't believe in, what if they don't believe in science? Like, not to say don't believe in
Y'all
science.
ever heard that woman who got up here and said that math is it was a video going around. She was on the news and she said that math is sexist or something. She was saying math is racist or something. She was like, because 2 + 2 ain't always 4. Bitch, I don't want you nowhere near my kids.
When is 2 + 2? Is it -2 + 2 or what is how and where would
I need to find that so I can
because I need to see where would the sexism in that?
And it's crazy because you got people, okay, think about it like this. You got people who gonna want to teach their kids arithmetic, Common Core math, new math. Like that's what the Department of Education is.
Right.
It
Curriculum.
It sets
Right.
curriculum standards.
Even though they brought that new math, and I hate that.
I hate that shit. My daughter had me doing something the other night, and I said, "Look,
don't draw no fucking boxes around here."
Yeah, she was
this
like,
ain't
she
art
got to
class.
draw a box and do
Fuck
this.
all
That. I
that,
said, when you doing math, you ain't got 2 times 2.
They made the symbols already. Plus, minus, multiplication.
Mm-hmm.
These symbols were made so you don't have to draw a motherfucking box.
Like it's so irritated. It's so irritating.
And then when you correct when you do the work, like I've had problems with teachers because I'm gonna do the work and have my son do the work as I know it.
Right. We're gonna show the work.
We're gonna show the work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't show the work. There's a 10 plus a there's a
when
when the teachers act like this is not math.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you know this is math.
You know this is
math.
This is
how you was taught math.
When we got the long division, I don't know what the hell they were showing. I said, you put this over here, you bring them down, you subtract, dude. Like, I don't know what
in the long division, they doing columns. They got to make these columns.
I said, that is so much.
And then you got to divide the columns
There's no way y'all can do math in y'all head anymore.
Nope. But that's the thing. They don't want them to do math in their head. They want them to pull this thing
Give
out.
me 40% of 100 right now.
And then goddamn.
You got to do 18 different steps to figure out 40% of 100.
It's 40.
You'll never get a sale.
But
you'll never get the sale. The sale will be fucking over because you don't know the percentages, and that's why the tipping culture is the way it is. Because
they don't understand.
Because you don't know how to count.
Yo, it's so funny. It's so funny when I go out with my friends and they ask me, "What do you think is a tip?" Because on the paper they say, on the paper now they give you a breakdown.
And they starting at 30% now.
Right. So people are like, "Man, what do you think a good tip is?" I'm like, "Well, what was the bill?" Okay, what's 20% of that?
Right.
Oh man, I don't even know. What?
Okay, let's do this. What's 10% of 100?
Right. Let's start there. Right. Start with 10% of 100.
Okay, so if you add another 10%, how much is that going to be?
20.
Give the bitch $20. That's $5 per person. Come on now.
$5 per person. That's
same thing. Come on now. It's 4 of us, bitch. Put your $5 in. It makes sense.
You don't have to. I hate to say it.
We each ate a $20 meal.
Right.
It came to 100. Put your $5 in.
$5 up and let's go. Goddamn, pay for your food
and let's go.
And then it be the one who be trying.
Like fractions.
Man, look. I got the tip. I'm trying to put $10, $5 out there. $10. Like, bro,
that's not enough.
That's not enough.
Or fractions.
Fractions
I can't
kill
stand
people.
Oh man. You got 1 1/3, and then you add another 1/3. How much is it?
And let me teach y'all something about fractions. A 7th is not 7 of anything. Okay, that's not what. Stop saying a 7th, because an 1/8 of something represents a certain amount of something. Okay. A 7th of something is not going to represent 7 of anything. Okay, I'm just letting you know that that's not how fractions work. Fractions don't work on the hundreds. Okay, y'all. I don't know how people.
You know the best way to teach a person fractions?
Pizza.
I was gonna say a measuring cup, liquids. I think that's
liquids will work too. Liquids will work too. The best.
I think, that measuring cup. If you give them a box of food they have to do, and then give them multiple boxes and tell them make this meal with multiple like rice-a-roni, right? You get the rice-a-roni and it tells you need a cup and a half,
right? That much butter,
right? And then you be like, okay, so it say you need a cup and a half for 1 rice-a-roni, but we got a lot of people. We need 3 rice-a-ronis. So are you gonna do a cup and a half 3 times, or are you gonna add this up and figure out how much you need to give them? I think that's the easiest or the best way to teach fractions. Pizza makes sense too because you can eat it, but liquid that you see it a lot different with that.
The pizza work.
Measuring cup.
The measuring cup, I never thought of that because the measuring cup would have multiple different types of measurements on the side.
You can see it.
Because with the pizza to make something, to make an 1/8 into a 16th, you'd have to cut it again.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking pizza because I could turn the 8 slices into halves, but to make 2/3, I'd have to cut it a different way. So you're right.
And you don't see it the same way. And then once you start seeing it, okay, so you see you got 2/3. If I add another third, what does that make? A whole. Because now you have 3/3. 3/3 is a what? A whole. So yeah, I think more so when I teach my kids or when I'm adding into their foundation of learning, when we start doing fractions, it's always let's go in the kitchen and make something.
Right.
And then that's how you do your fractions.
Measuring
and then
cups and stuff like that. Because that's all they are.
Working
really.
at Baker's, sales immediately gave me percentages.
Because of the
working in sales was great for percentages.
Because of my dad being an electrician in the business that he also was in, and me getting into that business and also becoming an electrician as well. Math, never been a problem.
You want to know what's another good one for geometry?
What?
Being a hairstylist.
For geometry?
Yep, because it's all about angles. It's all about elevations. If I cut your hair at a 90-degree elevation, when that hair falls, it's going to fall different than if I cut your hair at a zero elevation.
Or 45. Makes sense.
So you learn a lot about math in different functions that you do. I think getting rid of home ec was very detrimental to math. You're thinking home ec was just about teaching you how to be a homemaker or this, that, and the third, but actually home ec had a ton of math in it. It had a ton of math in it. Same thing, science. There's a lot of science with cooking.
That's what I'm about to say. A lot of science with home ec. Yep.
A lot of science there's a lot of science in hair as well. You have color theory.
Chemicals.
You have chemicals. You're mixing different things. You know what I'm saying?
Combinations and stuff like that.
Yep. Explosive reactions.
You can definitely do that with some hair products.
Okay.
Or burn somebody's hair off.
You'll burn the shit out of somebody with some lye. If that's not a way to figure out
lie. People don't know how dangerous that shit is.
A lie.
A lie is some fuck you up.
It will.
Fuck you up.
Let's see. We got some more comments. We're going to go through these comments and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here and do an oil change. When we get back on, it will be Stoner Brown, Pushing Lenny the Guy, and .net with the Goat Shop. But let's see what we got. We got Teacher Nietzsche said, men have feelings. My ex-husband used to cry all the time when he got caught.
That is definitely a crying time.
Baby.
And you know why he cried tears? Because he know he's gonna be wrong for the next fucking 50 years. God damn! I can't never get this bitch to believe nothing else. I told her the sky was blue. She keep telling me it's purple, you cheated, so I never believe nothing else you ever say.
That sky is orange as fuck, and I know it is.
But let somebody else say, oh, it is blue.
Teacher Nietzsche said, I wonder what the qualifications for teachers will be once they get rid of the Department of Education. Gun-toting, non-educated teachers.
I think it's going to be the teachers. They're going to interview people, and whoever agrees with whatever the theory of the school is, you're going to get the job. You're going to get the job. Because if you come in here, we don't believe in that evolution shit.
It's further than that, though. Do you know that the Department of Education is the one that sets the standards to make sure teachers have background checks? So if there's no Department of Education, you could possibly hire pedophiles.
Listen,
to teach your children.
Listen,
because that's the Department of Education. I just want you to know that. What he's trying to get rid of is stopping all of
checks
his
and balances
from having objections of teaching your kids, because every single person that he has tried to put into a cabinet position has some sort of sexual.
Yo, this is the bottom of the bottom. I don't know where they keep pulling these names from. It's like,
how can you not get clear? Because you have sexual assault with children.
But that's the thing. You know, they're going to hang around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to hang around. If you a dirtbag, you're going to hang around dirtbag.
Right.
And then when you get a shot, you're going to let your homeboys, who are also dirtbags, get a shot. The funniest thing about this, there are no black people, all them black candidates and judges and mayors and senators, ain't none of them up for no positions.
No, there is one. There's one, and it was the Department of Urban Development or something like that. It had something to do with black people that they put a black man in charge of, and it's a position that Elon Musk said, "Oh, we getting rid of that in about 2 years anyway." So guess what? He gave you a black ass job, and he about to fire you from that black ass job before you even got it. Dumbass.
They probably gonna hire you on February 29th. That's when you gonna get inaugurated. February 29th is when you'll get the job.
You only get to work during Black History Month.
Only.
That I wonder what happened to that.
What?
Black History Month.
Oh, that's gonna go away too.
I wonder what.
Remember, a
if
lot
they
of those
get rid
things.
of Black History Month, y'all better riot in the streets.
Listen,
I swear
Black
to
History
God.
Month is
Martin Luther King's
directly tied
birthday.
to the Department of Education. All those holidays are tied to the Department of Education.
Oh, but they not gonna get rid of Columbus Day. They not. I bet you it go back to Columbus Day.
Yeah,
instead of being Indigenous Peoples Day, it go back to Columbus.
Remember,
Day.
all these changes come through the Department of Education, recognizing that the world has changed, the people have changed, and we need to teach the children something
and to
different.
update. Yeah,
And to update. So the holidays that stayed and the holidays that were combined, and you know what I'm saying, it's because they wanted to teach children different things as time goes on. So Columbus Day turns into Indigenous Peoples Day because we can't teach children that
Columbus discovered America because we know that he didn't.
Because we know that we didn't. He didn't.
You can't discover something that people are already here.
Not only that, we have so many citizens of our community now who have a storyline through their heritage that is different than the storyline that it was taught to us about Columbus coming and them having the pilgrims and Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, if it was ever a time to not be neighborly,
I don't know, man.
If you would have just let them on their own, they wouldn't made it.
I don't know, but that's the thing. I don't see them. I don't
change the trajectory of the whole world.
I don't see how do I let you be? I'm not. You got to kill me. That's why. With Columbus and all that shit and them finding America and what happened to the Indians, it happened because if you came to Africa, the same thing happened.
We would have
tried.
We were embraceful people.
No. We would have embraced you until you started taking shit from us.
Right. Originally we would have embraced you and brought you in.
No, Africans are territorial. Remember, that's why there were tribes, because your tribe hung with your people, and then we would agree to exchange, and we'll come together, and I'll let your daughter marry my son, and that's how we build. Now the tribe come together. Yeah. But outside of that, you roll up on here and kill a goat, we killing you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So in the same sense with Indians, y'all show up here, y'all been on the ocean for what? 6 months. Y'all lost half your crew. Y'all got scurvies and stuff. Why y'all eating my crops? How come I come over the hill and I seen all this corn that I planted gone?
That's when you should have rose up.
At some point, the Indians rose up, as they should, because you came to
but they
take
didn't have the same kind of weapons.
They don't have the same type of weapons.
They were out technologied.
And then you expose them to diseases that, as a natural people, we're not.
And it wasn't even accidental. It was on purpose.
Y'all giving blankets of polio.
We got a new listener. Maria Sanders says, "Hey, I love your show. I was sent by King Solutions, and I'm his sister. I will be listening. My son has an IEP, and he should be done with his plan at the end of the year. But I care about this subject. Just stay paying attention to what's going on in your school system. Make sure you guys are voting for your Congress people. You are voting for your senators. You are voting for
mayors.
Your local, the mayors, wait a minute. Speaking of local, you saw that lady up in Chicago who they've been trying to get her out. They don't like her, and they finally voted her out. And so the whole place was like, nah, 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 hey, goodbye.
Oh no, I gotta find that.
Pissed. She's like, I'm suing all y'all. I'm gonna get my position back. This, that, and the third. They said they've been trying to get this.
Got to be a black lady.
Yeah, they've been trying to get her out for a minute. But regardless of her being black, white, a man, or a woman, she wasn't doing right by the community.
Right.
It's time for you to go. It's time for you to fucking go.
You fighting it. You fighting it in the community. That's
I'm
like
gonna find that for you because
that's
that
like
hilarious.
that shit that happened in South Korea. You find out that they want your ass out. Martial law. We gonna shut the. shut the whole city down.
They said martial law. Watch me.
Watch me. Right.
Everybody went to the street.
Everybody. Let me tell you something.
Put us all back.
I need some South Korea in Atlanta.
Man.
I need us to show up in the street and bum rush some shit. What?
Y'all will get so much shit done if you understand it's way more of us than it is of them.
What? They showed up in the streets. It was like, we not
martial
law.
You know what they said?
I need to go see my side bitch tonight. You got me fucked up. Get this nigga up out of here, boy. I got to go see my hoes, and you telling me I can't be on the street after 8 o'clock. You know how many hoes I got to go see tonight? Get the boy up out of here. He fucking with my money.
Let me tell you what they did. They got so mad that a whole industry went on strike.
Oh, yeah, you saw that?
A whole industry. So whatever car company they made, I think it's Hyundai or Toyota, whatever cars that they was making out there.
All of the car factories shut down.
All of them.
So if there's
all of them. They all
textile
collectively
factory,
said, fuck that.
Car companies,
over
textile
7 million
factories,
people went on strike on the
sanitation
same day.
department. Like that was bigger than the Mexicans going on strike in America because
they didn't even have to look. And this is what I loved about it. They didn't even have to send out a memo.
No,
everybody immediately
knew the
said
next
the
day.
same shit.
Fuck that shit.
Hell no.
I ain't showing up for shit. Build this car your goddamn self, President Yoon.
You'll never get no more money to this country.
But
you have no exports. You have nothing. Nothing is gonna happen. No money will be moving. Nothing
is going on.
Nothing.
And he tried to say, it's because he felt like North Korea was had a communist influence on the country. And it's like, bro, North Korea is in Ukraine.
Not even that.
They fighting a Russian war. They're not even worried about.
Where North and South don't even y'all throwing shit over the border.
Now
you heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Where they was putting
trash.
Boo-boo, trash and boo-boo.
North
and
Korea is
balloons.
flying trash across.
They started putting it in air balloons.
Yeah, that's what they flying it across. With drones. They flying it across with drones and dropping it on South Korea. But they also
talk about hate your neighbor.
Hey, you see, listen. So you see, Kim Jong-un blew up all the roads connecting South Korea and North Korea. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure. Listen, they hate you. But I'm sure they're not trying to get across the border to influence your country and the communism. You
tried it.
Yeah, you tried it. And your ass up out of there. But now did you see that they're saying there's a group of elected officials who are going to fight the impeachment? Meaning his homeboys is like, nah, you can't do my boy like that.
And they gonna get done too.
I think they all gonna end up.
They all gonna get off.
Because this is not like America with impeaching Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is like they shut the country down.
Ranye says South Korea is nightlife. A good amount of money is made at night, and that's when troops go out and people visit and go out. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. He said that wasn't gonna work.
South Korea is the 4th largest democracy in the Eastern Hemisphere. They're the 4th largest democracy, meaning that there's nobody else out there who votes, who does like America. You know what I'm saying? So if you thought you was going to shut down, part of that nightlife is because of their democracy. That's how they making their money. We party all night.
And they said they're only 40 years out of a dictatorship.
So
that's basically people are still living that remember being under that dictatorship rule, and they telling their kids, nope, this ain't what you want.
I'm going what they call it. Anya, what's the fucking Anya, Nanya, whatever. My Korean homeboy used to call his grandma. I can't remember what the word is. It's not Nana. It's like Nanya. Anything like that.
I don't know. I need some.
But they're gonna be out. Yeah, they're gonna be outside in the street with their grannies, their daddies, their mamas, and the kids.
They ain't playing
all outside.
And they ain't had no guns.
No.
I need y'all to understand that.
And there was no violence.
There was no violence. They ain't had no guns. They just let them know this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. We ain't about to pass that one.
We're not letting this go.
That, but we not going for that. And it's more of us than your one little ass. Like, and think about it. This ain't the first time that happened. I want to say they did that in France. They said, "Oh hell no, we went
Oh,
straight
when
to the street."
Macron?
Yeah, they went straight to the street. Fuck that shit. We not doing that.
When BlackRock tried to make them change the
got to the street.
The fucking
Fuck that shit. We not doing that. Y'all, we got to go ahead and get out of here. We got 30 minutes.
Retirement age. That's what it was.
We gotta go do a little quick oil change real quick. But when we get back, Pusha Lenny the God, Stoner Brown, and .net will be in the building talking all things.
We're gonna talk about Drea Michelle this morning.
She's a menace.
You see, she got her.
She's a
How
menace.
you still living? And then let me tell you something. Jalen Green,
she is gorgeous though.
You a bitch ass boy. That's what you are, Jalen Green.
How many baby daddies she got through
she got three.
Industry?
She got three, but her recent one is Jalen Green. And they got a kid. And he's a current NBA player living in a
He's like 20?
Hmm?
And he like 21 or something?
Yeah,
he's like a baby.
23 or something like that. But anyway, Jalen Green, bitch ass boy, how you living in another man's house? How you laid up? That's what the conference. That's what I'm going to talk about. Drea Michelle is being evicted from her last baby daddy's house,
and she's living with her current baby daddy in that house
with their new baby.
This is all hustle, no fear on Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio. Because I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking
that
lying.
P got that power.
What?
Bitch ass boy, Jalen Green. I would have never went in there. Oh,
that's crazy.
Oh, you want me to live in here with your goddamn other baby daddy was skeeting all over your face?
Yeah, we need a whole new.
Where he was juggling up,
they still in the same bed,
laying in the bed, goddamn same.
Still using them same sheets. This is all hustle, no fear. Y'all, see y'all tomorrow. I'm done. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bent you over the banister right here.
Not in the same. I did not get that from it. I wasn't understanding that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.